We come to you from Cincinnati, Ohio, and Paul Brown Stadium. Thanks for joining us this evening. Well, there are only a couple of weeks left in this season, and playoff spots are still up for grabs. We're just about ready to get this game underway as the visiting team gets set to take on the Bengals. EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Bengals have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the back to the field. Let's get back to the action on the field. Williams in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 85, back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 3-yard line, he delivers the forearm. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Number 88 on the return. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Take them out. Right. Get in there. Let's go. Come on.
Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 26. Hand it off to the back, closing in with the throw. He has it down the sideline. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
The Bengals come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on third down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
1 yard gain by the running back.
On the run, 1 yard gain on the play.
Get all you got.
Second and 9.
Under pressure with the pass. The 40. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long game.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Brown, the lone back. Breaking through. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get in there, Ron.
Palmer gets set. It's the toss to the right. He's taken down in the backfield by number 56. Loss of around 2. It's second down and a long way to go.
Fire out. Tiger out. Here come the heat.
Brown, the lone back, using motion.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Going to the right. He's inside the 10.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
first and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Get in there.
Pressure coming. Throwing short to his left. Well, at least he got rid of it.
He saw all those guys coming, and he got out of there as fast as he could.
Second and goal. 4 yards to the end zone.
Sideline, D. I got nothing.
Palmer gets set. He hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run. And that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
Rackers comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 11, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 7. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time.
Number 18 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Pressure, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package. Looking downfield, throws this one away. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion. Drops back, gets rid of it, and he ducks out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds and make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Palmer sets up.
Back off, DB. Is that all you got?
Number 56 was right there, stopping the play for a loss.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 34. Brown, the lone setback. With the throw, and it's caught. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Bring the pain. We'll see. Check him out.
Brown. Play action. Throwing. Picked off. Breaks the tackle. Stiff arm to the ground. At the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, visiting team. And he forced that one.
Yeah, and the key to that play was the pressure on the quarterback. They were in his face, and it caused the throw into the middle of the defensive zone for an interception.
Gibson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88.
It's on its way. From the 9. The Bengals will start this drive from the 26.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26.
Fire out.
Man in motion.
94. Ain't nothing. That's all you. Come on, D.
Going to the left. Only a yard by the halfback.
Ball carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Only one
Second
man
and
back.
10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Handed off to the back. 8-yard gain.
Number 36 with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Make a play here. There.
Palmer sends a man in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Brown couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 25-yard line. Missed the tackle, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 49. He had an outstanding return.
Anytime you can get a punt return like that, it can do a lot for your team. The most important thing is it gets your team closer to scoring.
Number 88 goes in motion. One-yard gain by the running back.
1-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
On the ground. Nice play fake. Pulls them over. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up the first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in for an option, and it's complete. Nelson did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Cincinnati with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Under pressure with the throw, and it's caught. Langford has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Good pickup of about 6.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play.
Ball inside the 10.
Second and 3. Ball on the 7-yard.
Weathersby knifed in there and made the tackle.
And when you have a cornerback who can come up and make a tackle like that, stopping or slowing down the outside run is a whole heck of a lot easier.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Cincinnati, 7. Baltimore, 7. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. And this is the 7th play of this drive. Throws to the end zone. He took a shot at the end zone, but the incompletion brings up 4th down. Gibson is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's up. The try is good. Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
And he got all of that on a great kick. The Bengals will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
88 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an I. Pass play here on first down. They give it to the halfback. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Stiff arm there. The 30. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. Brown in the backfield. To the air on first down. A little off target, but caught. Loses the defender. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Pressure coming. Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Using motion. Pressure, passing run, and he makes the grab. Receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Cross play to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. It's 1st and 10. Tucks it away. The defender brings him down at the 7. 4-yard gain there. Number 20, the lone setback.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Hands it off again. It came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Third and 8. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Again with the carry. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 13-yard line. 8-yard gain.
8 on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10.
Bring that pain, baby. Fire out.
Gives the ball off. Brown couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
He's taken down in the backfield. Harris came flying up from his linebacker spot to make a great play.
They tried to run the counter, but the defender did a heck of a job of staying home and getting to the ball very quickly.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 39. Baltimore looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Get in there, Ron.
Langford gets set. Throwing. Drops the interception. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Number 20, stepping out. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass coverage. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44.
They'll take over.
Closing in. Throws it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a 1st down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Tossing it over the middle. We saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushes at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Handed it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Second and 5. Ball on the 26-yard line.
He's tackled behind the line by Williams. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Number 89 continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. The kick is up. And so that kick is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 10-yard line. Lays into him with a stiff arm. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out as the offense comes out onto the field again. So they have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, using motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The 40. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining. Getting closer to halftime in this tight battle, and they're looking to move downfield to set up a field goal attempt.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. They got nothing.
Langford gets set. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure, passing run. This one falls incomplete. Looking for something big on first down, but the pass off the mark. If they're not satisfied going into halftime tied, I expect to see them throw on the upcoming second down play. With the pass, perfect pass. Breaks free. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have one timeout left.
Time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
Down he goes at the 38-yard line. They'll head right back to the line.
On the play.
Closing in, throwing. There he goes. The 10, 5, touchdown, Baltimore. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. We might see a quick pass here on first down. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Under pressure, guns it over the middle. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Pressure coming, gets the pace off, keeps his feet moving. Cincinnati calls a timeout. That's their first.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Hit him low. Let's go. Come on.
The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Throwing on first down. Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Carter got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
On the 45-yard line.
Cowboy. You got it.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Palmer sets up. Pass play here on first down with the throw. Great. Cincinnati will call a timeout here. They have none left. Gain of about a yard. They'll go from the shotgun.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Dropping back, goes with a short pass to the right side. It's third down, 2 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter with the score, Baltimore 17, Cincinnati 10.
Cincinnati 10.
Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18 back to return.
Good distance. From the 3. Baltimore could take a commanding lead with a touchdown here.
18 on the return.
Get up, Pete.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
On the 27-yard line.
Guns it out to the right. The pass falls incomplete. Schultz displayed excellent anticipation.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 27. Pressure coming. It's rid of it. Grabs the off-target pass. He makes a remarkable catch on that play, and that's his 3rd catch tonight. Williams will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Hi, Al. The coach says his defense won't be giving up as many yards in the second half. They expect a lot more throws since the other team is trailing. But he's confident that his guys are up to the task, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Hands it off. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Second and 8.
Catch the ball, man. Hit him low. Come out right. Either way. Sideline.
Brown. Pressure. Gets the pass off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Closing in. Rolling with the catch.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Palmer sets up. The Bengals using motion. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass incomplete. So he can't get it to him.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hands. It was clearly off target.
Snake eyes.
Man in motion.
Sideline to sideline. Bring that pain, baby.
They give it to the halfback. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Around. Great fake. Passing lane. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
For the 4th time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. And this one comes back out to the 20.
We'll see.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
2nd and maybe 3. Number 20, the deep back. Hand it off. Breaks free. Pulls him over. Number 20 didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Dropping back, under pressure, Rosen slips the tackle. Look at that power. He's taken down at the 37. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Langford gets set, dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off, break free. The pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight.
On the play.
Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
With the throw, gets his hand on it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 44. Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. From the 14-yard line.
39-yard punt. Return to a gain of 2 yards.
Come on, partner.
Brown, the lone back. Fernandez comes in motion.
17-yard line.
Looking for room.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
On the play.
Bust his grill. Hit him low.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Again with the run. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Bust this grill, D. Set.
They'll mark it at the 29-yard line. Brown picked up good yardage and a first down on that run.
You got to give the offensive line a lot of credit on that play. They blew the defenders off the line and gave that runner plenty of lanes to choose from.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Fernandez in motion.
You got
Hand it off to the back. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Tiger out. They got enough. Yeah.
Palmer gets set. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Hits him on the run. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
Under a yard to go. Ball on their own 39. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
He hands it off. The defender goes down. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays.
On the play.
Let's go. Come on.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets the pass off. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 42. Man in motion. Pressure. Gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look out. You're in a hole here on third down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
To carry it, he's taken down at the 41-yard line. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Second and long. Ball on the 41-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Hands it off to the back. Breaks the tackle. Gets away at the 30, the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 15-yard line. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Number 26. Not much there, maybe a yard. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Bengals 17-10. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. For the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball. First and 10. Number 20, the deep man, closing in with the pass. There was just too much pressure on that play.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Drops back. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 46. They'll bring them down at the 47-yard line.
Flipping. On the offense.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up. Cincinnati with 6 defensive backs. Throws it over the middle. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for, a soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Under pressure, on the run. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Throws it. Incomplete pass. A jarring blow on that one.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Looking upfield, setting up play action. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Williams is trying to pin their offense inside the 5. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. And this will be a touchback. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20.
Got him. Get at him, D. Ball under. Sideline, D.
Brown.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Right. Here comes the heat.
Again, he'll get the ball. Brown was very determined on that play, John.
Yeah, and the offensive line had a lot to do with that one. If your line could clear out a hole like that, it makes picking up those first downs a lot easier.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33. With a man in motion. Going to the right. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
94. Ain't got nothing. He can left.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 35. Pressure with the throw. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
46-yard line.
Man in motion.
That all you got?
He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. They'll go with a run once again. 4-yard gain there.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Out of the gun. Fernandez goes in motion. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
He'll try to place this one inside their 5. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
On the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, goes down and gets it. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 26. Here comes the blitz. With the pass, Langford has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Give it all you got, Dave. Come on.
Number 20. Great fake. Throwing. Incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they tried to disrupt the timing.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Closing in, gets the pass off, and he's tackled at the 33-yard line. To beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 33-yard line. Langford gets set, dropping back with the throw, almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Gibson will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's up. And it's good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his second so far. Williams comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 8-yard line. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field.
They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hit him low. Cowboy. Ain't got nothing.
Lockett in motion. What a collision. That play good for about a yard.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
One play down, 3 to go for this defense to stop this drive and get the win.
You got him. Bust this grill, deep. Row.
Under pressure, and he's tackled behind the line. After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Jensen did a nice job getting open, but he couldn't make the catch.
Sometimes he has trouble facing the more physical defenses in the league.
Far out. Come on.
Pressure. He's taken down in the backfield.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
This one is just about in the books. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 13-yard line. Hand it off. Runs over the tackle. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Second and 8. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Come on,
Hands off to the tailback. Owens breaks the play up in the backfield. So that tackle now gives him 4.
The defense has shut him down. I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 12-yard line. They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Gibson heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's on its way, and it's good. And he bangs it through again. His 3rd successful field goal attempt. Here's the kickoff team.
Baltimore is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
Should be a return here. From the 7-yard line. The Bengals will start this drive from the 24.
Time is a factor, but I think they can still use the middle of the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Closing in with the throw, and he hits his target. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
About a yard to go. Ball on their own 33. The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Throwing, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on 1st down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
They're going to go with a no huddle. And there's the 5th play of this drive. He'll stop the clock with the spike.
They need that touchdown, so I'd expect them to keep passing here.
The visiting team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Bring that pain, baby.
Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. Palmer saw the pressure coming on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Bring the pain. Catch the ball, man. Is that all you got? Get at him, P. Hit the ball.
Out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Pressure coming. Throwing. Cincinnati calls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ain't got
Only
nothing.
one man back.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Pressure. Throws it. Gets his hand on it. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Out of the gun.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Got the ball. Pick him out.
Jensen goes in motion.
We got enough.
Closing in. Good for a receiver. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
23, Cincinnati, 17.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.